Hello everybody, welcome back to City Skylines 2 with me, Biffa. Today we're going to be using some of the tools at our disposal to make a fantastic looking central park in the middle of the new area of our city that we've been building together. And also we're going to take a look at some of the shared roads that are available through the Road Builder mod to get some fantastic and beautiful looking parking roads around our commercial areas. You don't want to miss this. I think it's an excellent addition to the game. So let's dive straight in. And just before we do that, a word from our sponsor, Instant Gaming. If you like saving money on games, Instant Gaming have fantastic deals on right now. Please use my affiliate link. You can see it on screen and it's in the pinned comment below. This link can be used for Steam, PlayStation or Xbox games too, with amazing deals. Trending this month is Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, a very detailed city builder along with the new DLC Biomes. And you can make your riches while building the city of your dreams in Republic of Pirates. Thank you for your support of my channel, enjoy the gaming deals, and let's get back to the video. So here we are back in New Brewburgh, and we're going to be working to not eliminate traffic, but to work to make sure there isn't any more traffic in our new area that we've been building up here on the south side of the river. It is getting super busy. If we just zoom, if we just zoom over here into this area and take a look at the population, 20,000 households, 41,000 residents and almost 6,000 pets as well. This is super busy and it's not completed yet at all. So we definitely need to look at our mass transit over here. Now, as you can see from our top-down view, we do have buses. Of course, there's always taxis. We've got the tram that runs around the outside. But internally, I would like to give people an extra way to get around. The tram, I'm sort of viewing as one of those things that's sort of nice to have. There'll be shops that you can get to, the parks, all along the riverfront. When we work on that, we'll make that look nice as well. It's more of a good looking beauty tourist type of thing. But for the traffic, for the people getting around here, we do have, every time we build something new, we do have a big influx of traffic coming in there and over here as well. But generally speaking, the people moving around, they're coming in via the train down here. We added the subway edition. And that comes up the top, that goes up here and stops up there. So what I'm thinking of doing is making that into a loop. It's going to come through this area, come through our new area here, and then connect back up again. Did we have another connection over here somewhere? Yes, we did. We had this connection down here, didn't we? That's the one I'm looking for. The underground subway station to our sports arena. And then it goes out the back, connects us to the subway depot. Yeah, that would be absolutely perfect. So let's just take a look through here and see where would be two good spots for adding in our subway. And I've got my eye on this little area here where we've already got the bus that's stopping here on Mill Street, bringing people into our high school, right into the middle of this very busy built up metropolitan area. So I'm thinking right there would be a great spot for a subway. There we go. We've already got it selected. Fantastic. So that's going to fit in there. Everybody should be happy about that. And then the next one, I'm thinking more over this side. So we will sort of change the way the loop is going a little bit. I think it needs to go like that. That'll be good. And then we can connect that up with double subway track station. No, this one here. So let's just have a look. That just, it's really hard to see, isn't it? This underground view. Let's go from there. Where's the end? I think that is the end. That doesn't look like the end. Is this trying to draw above ground? There we go. Now we can see it. Brilliant. Is that connecting? Yep, there we go. We're going to go from there to here to there. I can never use this tool. Define a start and a middle point. Bend, then bend again for the end point. Okay, start point, middle point, bend, and bend again. No, that didn't work. There we go, that's our connection round to there, and then we want to connect this up, and this might just get a little bit of an adjustment here coming in and out of the depot. There we go. And the depot only has to connect in one direction to get the trams onto there. Fantastic. The trams? No, we don't want trams on there, do we? The subway trains. So what I'm going to do is delete the route that we have going around there at the moment. I think I need to come out of all of those views to do that. And then we'll draw in, there we go, subway, autumn to woodland, and then the autumn bullet, which is the one that's going all the way round to the end. Hard to tell. I'll tell you what, I'll just turn that off. So the bullet is the one that we want to delete. Where's the other one going? Autumn to woodland. Oh yeah, we did have a subway going underneath as well to Woodland Glen. Did we? Am I looking at trains by mistake? No. Oh yeah, we did. This one here. Yes, 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 yes. And that comes in the back end. So now we've got that. Yep, okay, I've got it, I've got it. Right, so we'll get rid of the bullets and I'll draw a clockwise and a counterclockwise route, and then we'll see how that goes. And we're just swinging back in here to connect up the last one. No. Oh, yeah, no, that's not the last one. That's the penultimate one. And this is the last one. There we go. Excellent. I was waiting for that last little noise there. So we're going to copy that. And it kicks us out for some reason. Then we'll go back into here, paste that, and that is clockwise. Excellent. So we've got purple going that way. We will have... Let's have like a light blue going the other way. Brilliant. Let's just check how many trains is going to get put on each of those. So 2 on that one, which is fine. And then on this one, 2 on that one as well. Yeah, brilliant. So that'll be good. So that goes both ways. So now anybody that wants to go from here and take the metro can switch there and come over to Woodland Glen, which is fine. They also have the option then of taking the trains in and out of the city in any direction they like. When they get off the subway here, they've got the bus, which can take them to a few places, but this is very walkable as well. And there was one little thing that I might change over here. Somebody mentioned about making the outside of this park all a pedestrian area. I don't think I'm going to do that, because this is coming into all these high density living areas and that sort of thing. But I am thinking about doing it round here where we've got all the shops, is to make this all pedestrianised. Now, how would that go down? Let's have a look. Well, it'll go down well with the people that like walking. Those that like driving, maybe not so much. So if I do this along here, and then we'll leave that as it is, and we'll do the same on the other side. So it's taken away... there's some shops on there as well. It's taken away the parking option, so we will come back and look at that in a moment. And we'll do that one as well, because cars aren't going to drive around there for any reason. Yeah, we'll do that one as well. We do have this sort of car connection which goes all the way through, which is fine. That goes through. Did I do these ones? No, we'll do that all the way down to the end. Don't want to do that one because that one's going to cut through. Yeah, to that one there, so that's fine. But we've taken out a way of cutting through there, but they can come up further. Actually, there's nowhere to cut through, is there? As long as they can get to the sides. Yeah, I think that should be good. And then, can I upgrade these with trees and stuff as well? If I can, we can't. But could we use the road builder mod and come up with something nice looking? Well, let's give that a go. So if we click in here and do that, so it gives us these car and transport options on the side. I'll leave that in case we sort of change anything. We've got in the middle here a tiled median. Could I just swap that? Pop in a median. Will it let me? It will. Remove the tiled median. So now we get that. Yeah. What's that on there? Vehicles, tracks, medium, edge lane, shoulder. Yeah, we don't need all of those. Oh, we've got shoulders on here, which make them extra wide. That's fine. Because what I'm wondering now is, now that we've got that, custom pedestrian street, I'm going to change that to say median. It lets me. There we go. We'll save that one. I'll upgrade these other ones in a minute. And then what I'm thinking we might do is then add trees to the middle of that. It doesn't let me. Oh, it turns out if you increase in the middle, there we go, we can now add grass and trees. It needs to be at least 5 meters by the look of it. And I think that is a lot nicer than just that one. It does widen everything up a bit. So could we perhaps make these ones a little bit shorter just to make up the difference? Will that go down? Doesn't seem to want to let me lessen those, which is a bit of a shame. Do we need the shoulders on the edge? I might just remove the shoulder and just see how that looks. I mean, that looks okay to me. If we remove that one as well, and that should be the right size now, like it was before. Almost. I think if we upgrade with that all the way along here, so pedestrian, median, and I'm going to put tree in there. Street, excellent. And then with the power of the picker mod, I'm going to pick that, and we can upgrade all of these. Oh, it's like jumping because of the size. Okay, because it wasn't quite right. If I do that, if I turn anarchy off, just out of interest. Yeah, I need anarchy on because of the width of it isn't quite perfect. That should be okay. I'm going to do this anyway, and then we'll come down here and have a look. Have a look. Oh, I like the look of that. And it brings it all just a little bit closer, doesn't it, over here? Yeah, I'm liking that. That really does add a little something. I'll upgrade the ones on the other side as well. Yeah, there we go. I'm liking that. Excellent. So taxis could come along here if they needed to. I believe buses can use them as well. But now we've got a lot more walkability in the city. We've got crossing lights to keep it all nice and safe. Yeah, I'm liking that. I read a lot of your comments about these garish colours down here. I do like them. They're going to stay a little bit darker over here, but there are places that have this, and I think they look fantastic. I did hear your comments about changing some of the lot sizes of these buildings so they weren't all the same size. So I'm actually going to do that in here. So we've got, this one is a 5x3. So I think what I might just do is just take out a row there, which means, oh, we've got anarchy on. So if I delete that building anyway, it will rebuild and it'll be a slightly different size, and we'll get a couple instead of, yeah. And then I might just do that over here, but this one I'm going to go there like so. I think we've got plot the globals mod, so it's keeping the buildings in whatever I do, and it might just sort of, yeah, change things up a little bit. So I'm going to do this one here, see what comes in there, and then we'll do a couple over here as well. Just brighten things up in the game a little bit. And yeah, I'm liking that. Just a couple of small little buildings here. It just breaks up the very tall skyline that we've got going on. And yeah, adds a bit of difference. I like it. Right, let's have a look down here. We zoom all the way in to this new little transit hub, which is getting super, super busy. Look at this. I'm going to decorate this all up, and then we're going to take a look at whether we need to increase our, yeah, subway trains and things like that. And what I'm going to use in here, I've just downloaded some new decals. Why have we got so many people leaving our city? We'll have a look at that in a moment. We're heading up towards 80,000, which is great. Yeah, so what have we got? Spaces and areas. Nope, we want to have a look in here. And yeah, here we go. In services, Elgendo87 has released this pack, and it's called, let's have a quick look, the Urban Services Paving Pack. And it's got all sorts of different blocks and things in. I think they're all in that first menu, but I'll have a look through and see what else we've got. But I really like these little block paving. I mean, if we just pick one of these and maybe draw that in down here. Oh, look at that. And I just think they look absolutely fantastic for filling out areas which you can then detail on top of. So let's just do a little bit of work in here. man, I tell you what, I am loving the way this little area has turned out. I'm trying to get more to grips with the detailing and all the tools that are available to us and all that sort of thing to really get my creative juices flowing. I think this little bit of water in here has really made... Oh, autosave. I'll have a quick sip of tea. Yeah, this water in here has really made this area, and I've made sure to use these garden lights. We don't have any bollards in the game, but it sort of adds a little bit of protection around the outside from any of these sort of pedestrianised areas that we've got here. Somewhere to stop and eat. I mean, it's only, you know, maybe not the best place to stop and eat, but it's nice right by the park when it's not inundated by 1,000 ambulances going past. It's okay just before you go and grab the tube, which is super, super busy, which is great. Somewhere to grab your newspapers and that sort of stuff. Somewhere to sit. Look at the trees in the pot, which I can never quite get in the centre, but we'll move on from that. And then just a few rocks around the place as well. And I like using these pergolas for our bus stops. I put the integrated bus stops in instead, and I think they look really, really good. Oh, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Now, along here, I want to just sort of change what we've got here because we've got all office blocks all around us. So again, I want to put some... I mean, we could go for the EU mixed in here and see what they look like. Let's let those pop in right by the park at the back here. I'm just sort of moving down, seeing what else we've got going on here. And we could do the same just along here as well, facing into this area, which I'm imagining is going to be a very large park as well. That's the school, and let's just see what we pop up. And then around here, while they're growing in, we do need a heck of a lot of parking. Let's just take a top-down view. So we popped this automated parking building in. It was absolutely rammed. So actually now I'm looking at that, maybe we don't need so much parking, but I feel like for realism, we need to add some more parking. And also the subway has probably taken a huge weight off of our parking needs. Let's just have a look at the parking. So yeah, certain spots are saying we haven't got enough parking. I mean, they can never complain. They've got parking coming out of their ear rolls. Let's have a quick look at the subway, see how that's doing, because it's probably been about an hour or so since we put it in. What? Zero use. Are you absolutely kidding me? Although, to be fair, I probably have detailed a lot, even though it's been about an hour in pause mode. I didn't think of that, did I? Well, okay, we'll come back and we'll look at that again at the end. But there's lots of little spots, like this one here. I would imagine this would have a decent-sized parking lot in there. I mean, one of these, if I've got Anarchy off, yeah, one of those would fit in perfectly. I'm going to put it away from the corner. We could detail that up a little bit. And then there are a few other sort of little spots around the place where you think... So we've got all the walking paths going through here, like this here, right by the school. Definitely could do with some parking in there. And I like these other ones that we've got. If that fits in nicely. What about one of the larger ones? If I went off against the side here. Yes. No, it overlaps over there. Okay, that's fine. The covered one. That covered one would be quite good, actually. If we could set that back. Yeah, let's just grab our little alley that we've got here. I'm going to bring that. You're going to connect there for me and get that as close as we can. Fantastic. And then flip this around and have that in there. Let's have a look. Yeah, nice little covered parking right by the school. Something for the teachers. Across the other side here, I just think, again, another one of the, whatever the largest car park is we can fit in there. Well, it ain't going to be that one, is it? I'm trying to sort of mix it up a little bit as well. We've got these dome overground. Oh, they're huge. Yeah, let's not bother with that. And these very large ones are, in fact, very large. Let's go for that. And then we can put a bit of detailing around there. There we go. Another perfect spot for some car parking. I'm wondering here if we can mix it up a bit with... no, I'm going to go like this. Oh, it didn't let me place it. Like that, like that. And I wanted another one in there, but now I've done that, it won't let me because I've blocked the road access. Could we do that one? If I anarchy that in there... yeah, that'll be good. And then what I'll do is I'll use move it, and we'll just sort of move those out a bit like so. And then we'll add a little bit of a walking path in the middle here, which sort of gives access to whatever's going on around the back here. So we'll sort of do that. I guess that's going to connect in there as well. Okay, fine. Yep, we'll add another big car park. Gonna have car parks everywhere. Everywhere, I say. That's a nice big one. We'll bring that over. Again, a little space for some detailing. My, oh my, that has gone bright pink around the back. Yeah, what happened was I changed all the colour on these, and then when they upgraded, of course, they changed their colour again. And when they get to the top level, some of the colours that have been coming out have been absolutely fantastic. I think that'll probably do for now. We're not going to overdo it on the parking. We'll come back and detail things a little bit later. Yeah, excellent. So then, where are we going to go next? This section down here, I've sort of left it free, but I'm thinking the other side of this could also be these buildings. So these were the NA mixed housing, and that really just takes up, yeah, so much of our fantastic need. So if we go back to those and just get these all the way down like that, either side of our nice pedestrian street. And I'm going to do that all the way down over here as well. How did our EU mixed come in? That is a very pink EU mixed building, which I think looks quite nice. I like that. Let's wait for this one to finish growing in as well. It's a little bit slow. There we go. It's in. I'm liking that. A fantastic pop of colour right in the middle of this area here, which I think is looking... Oh, yeah, look down there as well. Oh, these are looking good. These are looking good. Oh, while we're waiting for those, we've got a brand new signature building, the Epicurean Garden. Luxurious living spaces atop a high-end restaurant made for those who appreciate life for its pleasures. Let's take a quick look at that. +1 attractiveness citywide, +4 well-being within 750. That is not a bad size. We could maybe integrate that into this area here by our town hall and make sort of a special little area for that. I think that would be great. I mean, we could just place that there. That'd be really nice. And then we just sort of bring a normal road up and around here. I'm thinking one of these, but I really want to get some trees on it. What's this one here? Let's go for this one. It's one way. I'm going to bring that through there and sort of out of here. A little bit random. Yeah, there we go. Can we add trees on here? Let's grab the oldie road builder that we are absolutely loving. And I'm going to want to put them on the side, which we can do. Grass and trees. There we go. Excellent. And we'll do the same on the other side. Grass and trees. Fantastic. Probably need to have a one lane, one way. And then I'm going to go... Can I do G&T? Grass and trees road. That is what we're going to do. And then... we are going to pick of that because everyone's wanting to park on it. Pick a picker. I'll use the right key. That'll be good. Upgrade that. There we go. And then, of course, we're going to need a little bit of parking around here. And now we've got this little section, which I bet we can fit one of our fantastically nice-looking car parks in here. We've got this nice covered one. We've got the long parking lot, which, if it lets me place it on the end here... which it's not doing. How long is that? Can I just get a visual representation? I mean, a couple of those in there would look good, but I'm just thinking, because of how nice this is, this sort of canopy covered parking, can we fit 3? 1, 2... Oh, it's so close. It's so close. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that. Oh, we've ended up with 3 different colours. Oh, okay. I like the colours on this one here, but we can't get the mod to change the colour of it. So I think we'll just leave it. And then what I was going to do was I was going to use the move it mod. And we were going to grab this one and that one and move it down. Oh, we can't use the arrow keys. Okay, I will do it this way. This is where things don't end up being perfectly straight. Yeah. I think that's okay. People are using it as a nice cut through, which is good. We can do a little bit of detailing around here as well. Add some gardens out the back, and it gives all the well-being to the people as well. They're all growing in down here. Fantastic and fantastic. And while we're looking at the road builder mod, I had a lot of people comment about this road that I'd made myself with the trams down the side, and we've got cars parking all the way along here, which really doesn't fit that, of course. So we are going to, yeah, we're going to face the other way because that's the way it's lined up on the screen. So this one here, we want to turn off parking. There we go, all the way down there. Excellent. And that will disappear. I'm hoping that's done every instance. I think it has. Yeah, I think I clicked the right button. I didn't notice when I'd done it, but it's removed them all. Yeah, that's why there was that little bit of lag while it updated it. That's good. So only parking on the one side. That perfectly makes a lot of sense. Also, I don't think I've mentioned this yet, but if we go back into Road Builder and we go on to Manage and Discover Roads, it's now been updated. So these are all of my roads. So we can do all sorts of things with these. We can remove them from the toolbar. We can have them just show up in the Road Builders mod, which is good, or we can turn them on, show in the toolbar. We can upload the road and share it. We can edit, place it. We can find it. So sometimes I've made one road that I quite like, and I want to find it in the city so I can adjust it. We could do that. We can delete it. And we've got the different categories as well as the All Roads tab. Now we can discover roads as well. If we click on this, so people that have shared their roads, they are now available. which is absolutely brilliant. So I've been looking through here. So we've got all sorts of different options in here. We can sort them by most popular, all the different categories. Let's have a look at the most downloaded ones and see if we've got anything interesting. Yeah, I spotted some of these things before, didn't I? The two-way track with the side platform, EU small road. When the region packs come out and we start doing another UK city build, that's going to be fantastic. We're going to look at a lot of the EU ones. They're very similar to these, of course. Oh, we've got traffic. Different size pedestrian roads, pedestrian with parking. I mean, there is absolutely tons of stuff in here. The Mammoth Road that can perhaps get your creative juices flowing if you don't want to just download these and add them to your own city, which you can, of course, do. So if we go back to pedestrian parking and pedestrian street, I liked this one. I think this was the one I'd seen before. So we're going to do that one. I think we then have to come out of this menu, go back to here. So if we go to search up here, can't I? So if we search parking pedestrian street, and if I remember correctly, I'm going to place this down. There we go. Yeah, it's got the parking all marked in on the sides. We can come down here, park their car, and then walk on it as well. I like those sort of things. Looking very swish. There was also another parking one that I quite liked. So if we go to discover, search up parking. Yeah, found it. Here we go. This is one I'm going to use. 2-lane road with 60-degree parking and 0-degree parking on the middle. So if we place this one out, yeah, now this, I think, is a fantastic one for sort of like a shopping district. You can have shops down the side. You've got car parking in the middle, or even for making your own little mini car parks. I think this would absolutely be fantastic. I say mini car parks. It's quite a wide road, but I reckon... let's just delete that. Oh, we had some accidents. We've had some accidents blocking up the road. Oh dear, never mind. Yeah, so we could add in parking with that. Like, for instance, behind here. This is where I was thinking of doing it. So if we go back into here, search parking, there we go. And I think this would just fit. If we can get it not to snap to other roads, that would be good. Yeah, I think this one is going to overlap slightly. I've got the Anarchy mod on. So if I just brought that all the way along to the back there, how does that look? So that is now parking for the back of these shops. And then you could walk around the side. We could maybe add like some paths going through the middle as well. I don't know why it's removed some of the parking options there. I bet it's because the road isn't totally flat. Let's just try, yeah, the Anarchy mod. I'm going to take these nodes here, that one, and Control H to that. There we go, and they all come back in again. Yeah, I'm liking that. So that now adds parking access to all of these shops. And then if we get like our walking path, we might be able to just Anarchy in. Got to be careful. There we go. I say Anarchy in. You probably could squeeze that through without Anarchy, but I'm just got Anarchy on just to make sure I don't mess anything up. Let's go to the closest point. Yep, I'm liking that. And then you could have a little path through here with crossings or without crossings. Let's do... Oh, there's crossings on the end anyway, so let's do that. That is really good. I'm liking that. I'm going to pick a that road. Nope, that didn't give me the road. That pick the whole darn thing. Let's get that one here, and we're going to add that into a couple of other places as well. Oh, I have to say I'm loving these new parking roads. I think they are looking fantastic around the back here. I want to put some in this section here, but I don't want to connect any to this curved road. So I'm just thinking of making this little section here slightly different. So I'm going to add a node in there, and then we're going to upgrade that one just to this one here. Can you let me do that? Upgrade, replace, release, recoil. It's not going to let me do it, is it? Because it's like a bus thing. Okay, can I delete a little bit of that? I can. And then we're going to do that. So it's going to take away the only bus lane access going through, but it's going to give us access to this car park. We'll pick this road. There we go. And then we should be able to, with Anarchy on, get those in the back nice and straight all the way along there. There we go. And another little one in here as well, just to the end. Go on, don't connect to everything. You know, you can do it. I want to use up as much of this space as possible. There we go, all the way to there. Fantastic, that's good. And yeah, I knew that was going to happen. What you can do if that happens, that's because of the new Anarchy options in the game. So I'm going to pick that, I'm going to upgrade it, and then we're going to set it to ground level, which should be an option in here somewhere. What am I missing? There we go, excellent, and that one's okay. And then we're just going to use the Move It mod to get all of those to the same height. There, Control H there. It's lifted up a little bit, that's not too bad. And then it's sort of added that little curve around the outside, or we can get rid of that without mods. We can use this one here. Right click, excellent. So that's now lifted so far up in the air that we've got steps. So I'm just going to level all of this out. I'll be back with you. There we go. That's worked out okay. There's a little bit of a dip in there, which no matter what I do with the manipulation mode of Move It, it doesn't want to sort it out. But yeah, that's good. So we've got crossings, we've got ways of getting in and out, we've got all the parking along the back for these. We've got all this extra parking in here, which is really being used, which I like. Added a bit of a tree detail around. And then all the way down the back here, we've got an... Can you hear me? Oh my goodness, we've got traffic out the wazoo. Yeah, we've got loads of parking down the back here too for everybody. I just want to take a look at the traffic. So all of this traffic coming in here is because people want to turn right. And there's like only one lane to turn right, because that's only one lane to go in there. So what I'm going to do is what we've done elsewhere is go into, nope, this one here. We're going to grab one lane highway. We're going to grab that and go like this and just try and get that to sort of sneak round the corner. There we go, which hasn't quite worked for some reason. That is saying it's a dead end. Did I not put that road going the right way then? You saw me just place it down. It is. Okay. Can I maneuver this, manipulate this? Can I do something with this so it connects up? I'll tell you what I might need to do is go into this one here. And I bet, yeah, my lane connectors. We'll get those back to vanilla, so then we'll get that going off. So then that means we don't need a right turn here. So we'll do that. So we get the extra straight on. And then what I might just do then as well is just reset all of that to vanilla again, but then take off the right-hand turn. So I'm going to do that. And that one is... That's straight, that's straight. Yeah, we don't need so many lanes here now, do we? That is the problem. So that was our particularly new road that we added in. Let me find which road will fit there better. Yeah, this will be the one. Asymmetric 2 and 3, like that. That's the one we want. But not there, though, because we've got the extra lane going off, which I think will actually help. So that'll be good. Brilliant. So, yeah, now we can just do these lane connectors again, because it always resets everything. So we'll turn off that. Now we've got dedicated straight on, dedicated right, dedicated left. And everybody should be good. All we don't want is traffic lights there and traffic lights there. We don't want every single crossing known to mankind everywhere. I don't think that'd be a good place to cross. Neither would that, neither would that, neither would that. You've got all the crossing in the middle there. That's fine. So then, once again, we'll watch this one. Oh, do you know what? The other thing I want to do before we watch it is select that. Split phasing is good. Exclusive pedestrian phase. Yeah, we'll do that as well and save. And then we'll just keep an eye on this. And hopefully very quickly, this will all go down and just... They don't have to wait for the lights anymore if they're turning right from that direction. Although they're blocking these vehicles coming through here, which is a bit odd because they should be giving way coming out of there. Is there like a... No U-turn. I mean, they should be giving way, but I think in a minute it's all going to go down so much it isn't going to make any difference anyway. So let's just keep an eye on it. And there we go. Barely a few minutes later, everything's gone up here. I think I am going to add a giveaway sign on the end here because it's ridiculous that they're just getting through. And not letting anybody else through. What's going on down here? Yeah, I'm just wondering for some of these corners we could add better lane management. I think, to be honest, that's going to be okay. We'll just let that go down. I'm not too worried about that. And then there was traffic coming in here now that we've got all this parking. But to be honest, now that they've all gone in and parked, isn't too bad. I mean, it is backing up a little bit down here. So again, this might just be a case of advanced split phasing, pedestrian phase,
do that. There's no other... Oh, there's lights in here as well. Yeah, we don't want that, do we? Let's get rid of those lights. Just let people keep going through. And I'm wondering whether just to change these lanes here as well. I think that might be a good idea because we've got... Yeah, this lane's doing two things. So we can have that lane go straight onto both. That lane not do that. Remove U-turns. And then this one can go in there. And then we could do this over here as well. So we'll have that one turning right. That goes straight on. And then here, I'm not too bothered which way around that goes. And hopefully the lights have stayed as they were. Yeah, there we go. We'll look from this direction. Keep an eye on this, and hopefully this will all go down rather quickly as well. Yeah, there you go. It's going down. I'll tell you what I'm very excited for next. The next mod on the list is, I believe it will be rolled into the traffic mod if I've got this correct, but it's a traffic light timing mod, so you can set your own timing. It's a work in progress. It is on the mod store, PDX Mods. I've tried it and it's crashed with all the other mods I've used. I haven't tried it on its own, but I'm going to wait until it's a bit more stable, and then we will most definitely take a look at that. Yeah, that's all gone through okay, and the parking is certainly in use. Oh, I'm loving the changes we've made today. Let's have a very quick time lapse. There we go. I very much do enjoy a good park and a good car park as well. Thank you for joining me in the latest episode in New Brewburgh. If you enjoyed, leave a like, then check out the next video on the screen. Have a great day, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.